Learning Styles by Jennifer Wright. The theory of learning styles, which has been around for more than a century, is that students learn better when the method of teaching matches their preferred mode of learning. Anderson, 2015. After having graduated from teaching courses, teachers in our district are required to attend 200 hours of professional development over 5 years. One of the required trainings is an entire day dedicated to creating lesson plans that hit on all 5 of the learning styles to make sure that the lesson appealed and connected to all students. Also, in conversations with administration, there seems to be a tendency to use learning styles as a quick fix to reach the unengaged learner. As prevalent as this theory is, this PowerPoint is going to show 3 main ideas of learning style, why they are false, and 3 solutions to better implement these teaching strategies. Idea number 1. There are only 5 learning styles. While the argument can be made that these 5 different learning styles, visual, aural, verbal, physical, and logical, are effective, there are also a myriad of other learning styles that can be implemented, as demonstrated in the chart below. There are so many different learning styles that can benefit our students that are not designated only by these 5. Idea number 2. Students learn best with their specific learning style. Most published scales for measuring learning styles are unreliable. They produce different results on each testing, and they often fail to correlate with people's actual learning performance. Carey cited sources that tested these theories on a multitude of people and age ranges and got the same results regardless of age, gender, and learning preference, even into learning physical abilities like beanbag tosses. Idea number 3. Learning styles are backed by science. There is no credible evidence that learning styles exist. It's one of those things people think they have figured out, that science knows it to be true, even though science says exactly the opposite. Anderson, 2015. If science and many trials prove that the idea of learning styles are false, why do we insist on perpetuating it? So even an educator who does the right thing, who takes the time to search for the literature, could easily come to a false conclusion about this stuff. That's discouraging, and it's an unfortunate deviation from the scientific idea that the truth not only emerges, but that it trickles down to those who benefit most from it. In this case, the trickle appeals to be slow, perhaps because learning styles is such an intuitive and nice-seeming concept. Single, 2015. Solutions. Match the content to the best way to create meaning. When reading poetry, read aloud. When discussing geography, show maps. Use the learning style that comes best for the unit rather than concentrating on the individual student. Teach many of the different learning styles and why they are effective. As teachers, we need to help students figure out which learning style is most effective for different situations and how to implement them on a regular basis. The frequency of students' reported use of a practice testing was significantly correlated with their performance on a final exam. Dunlowski. Incorporate learning styles into lessons. Teachers could also incorporate some of them into their lesson plans. For instance, when beginning a new section of a unit, a teacher could begin with a practice test on the most important ideas from the previous section. When students are practicing from a unit on mathematics, recently studied problems could be interleaved with related problems from the previous unit. Teachers could also harness distributed practice by representing the most important concepts and activities over the course of several classes. When introducing key concepts or facts in class, teachers could engage students in explanatory questioning by prompting them to consider how the information is new to them, how it relates to what they already know, or why it might be true. Even homework assignments could be designed to take advantage of many of these techniques. Dunlowski.